Well, there we go. Brisbane to Glen Innes for goodness gravel. I left Brisbane to pick up the old man on the way, so we headed for Boona, with Warwick as the first main town on the way for Smoko. Driving over the mighty Cunningham's Gap here. There's Mount Mitchell to the left of the road, and now looking at Mount Cordeaux and over to Bear Rock. Now turn off to Warwick ahead. Crossing over the border from Wallangarra in Queensland to Jennings in New South Wales. After a nice drive, we've made it to Glen Innes for goodness gravel.
Well, it's the afternoon before the Goodness Gravel ride at Glen Innes. We had a good drive out here from Brisbane. Lovely day. It's a 120 kilometre gravel and bitumen ride tomorrow. Matty's just doing his bike check. He's got an interesting bike here. It's titanium. It's called a Grunt. And Matty will go through and tell you what's special about it.
Well, this is a bit of a quick bike check video on my Triton Grunt. They're titanium and made in Portugal. Yes, I'll just go over a few of the features. Seat post by Moots and a titanium stem as well. So touch points are made of titanium, so it makes it incredibly smooth to ride. Thompson bars, 460 wide, little bit of flare on them, nothing crazy. Built it with a full GRX group set, so it's the 11-speed GRX, 810 series I reckon it is. So yeah, 11-speed, 2 gears at the front. Also has the GRX carbon wheels, and I'm running 45mm Pirelli Cinturato tyres in the mixed terrain. Won't be going crazy, out here to enjoy it, but you know, 125 k's is a bit of a ride, 1600 metres of climbing. Should be a really nice day, probably about 5 degrees in the morning, so about a max of about 21. So riding conditions should be superb. If it's anything like today, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, well, good luck tomorrow.
Great.
Talking.
Noisy break, eh? Here we are, Glen Innes, goodness gravel. It's so misty, everything's super wet. Already taken the sunnies off. They just fog up and become a bit useless, but beautiful riding conditions. I reckon the GoPro's already fogged up. Yeah, it has. Popped out of the clouds. Riding up a hill, so it's silly for me to be filming. What a beautiful day. 26k in, back out of the fog. There's been a lot of fog so far, so it's nice to be back in the sun. Gravel just stopped and now on Mount Mitchell Road, heading to Mount Mitchell, I guess. In the middle of a climb there, 2K to the top. First fuel stop, here we are. There you go, about 40 kilometers in. Up on the top here, big sky country they call it. And you can see why. Beautiful. Just had an unusual little mechanical after a nice speedy descent just before that creek crossing. Front derailleur cable started rubbing on the tyre and making a terrible noise. All fixed now. Just on a beautifully smooth, flowy, fast gravel descent then. Just took a right-hand turn onto this road and now we're continuing on for the 125 course. Bit of a hill ahead. We're now out in a little bonus loop for the bigger course. On to some more gravel. The gravel just keeps getting better and better. There's a wedgie up there. Don't know if you can see it. Big mofo up there. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Land Rover down there. Very cool. We're almost at the top of one of the worst climbs. For anyone in Brisbane, this climb was similar to doing Cootha up the back. This is about 6%. Not the 9 that Cootha averages, but it's good. Alright, almost 70k in. Back onto some nice sort of flatter ground. Clouds look a little sus, but we'll see what happens. There you go, 1 kilometre to the rest stop. 80k in so far. Down, the sun's come back out. Been through the last rest stop, so all fueled up for the rest of the ride. Sky's got some character there, how cool. Over 100 kilometres in now, on the home stretch. Lee's getting a bit tired. Still been a great temperature all day. Just riding on my own at the minute, no one's around. Got some traffic ahead here. Hopefully I don't try to go running over that cattle grid there. That wouldn't be wise. Mook out. I'll just go creeping through the middle here. Hello. Hello everybody. Made it. Thank you, cows. Just went past a sign saying 20 k's to go. Let's get it. How good's this time of year? Dreams. Corner, oh man. Should have been paying a bit more attention there. This lighting's a photographer's dream. Turn coming up. We're heading over there. It's quite an antenna, that one. Getting pretty close now. Didn't really get to see any of this morning with it all being fogged out like it was. Back in the township of Glen Innes. Must be getting close.
Good one, Matty.